of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Hublot. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Hublot Big Bang Meca 10 Full Magic Gold Limited Edition. Now, this is a manually wound timepiece with a 10-day power reserve. The twin mainspring barrels, as seen on the reverse side of the case, are energized by taking the crown in its first position, flush to the case, and turning it in a clockwise direction. It will take several dozen turns to fully energize the timepiece up to its 240-hour maximum reserve, but there are twin power reserve scales to help you track the watch's current autonomy. The radial display at 6 o'clock depicts all 10 days of power reserve, with the current number of days of autonomy remaining inside the aperture. The red aperture has a corresponding gauge hidden at 3 o'clock, such that its red low power warning only becomes visible when the watch passes below 3 days of total power reserve remaining. The ovoid aperture turns red at such a time, while the disc at 6 o'clock continues to count down to 0. Now, the crown, which is pushed into the case and not screwed down, is withdrawn in order to allow setting of the time. Turn in a counterclockwise direction to advance the watch forward, and when you're done, push the crown back flush to the case. The timepiece features a unique push-button quick-change strap system such that you need only press the button like an automotive seatbelt buckle to withdraw the custom vulcanized rubber strap. For closer cleaning of the case or replacement of the strap, or simply to change the look of your watch, it's literally as easy as operating the seatbelt buckle in your automobile. And returning the strap to a secure fit is exactly the same. Simply press it in and listen for the click. The case is crafted from a unique composite of ceramic and gold that is exclusive to Hublot and known as magic gold, with a hardness of over 1,000 Vickers compared to 400 Vickers hardness for the hardest of face-hardened steels. The material effectively has the scratch resistance that one would expect of a sapphire crystal, while still remaining 18-karat gold and properly hallmarked as such. Now, the composite material has a beautiful, almost bronze appearance to it and is extremely scratch resistant, such as conventional scuffs and scratches simply don't manifest themselves on its surface. However, somewhat like a precious stone, it's best to keep magic gold from coming into extreme blunt impact trauma with very hard surfaces such as rock or concrete, as under certain circumstances, sufficiently violent blows can damage the magic gold composite. Now, it's also important to remember that there are 3 primary areas of hazard and handling restriction when owning the watch. One is water, one is magnetism, and one is shock. Now, water resistance, in this case 100 meters, is a feature of the watch that will ebb with time. As lubricants age and seals degrade, a watch becomes relatively less water resistant, so Hublot recommends having the watch water tested at an Hublot authorized service center at least once a year to ensure factory rated hermeticity is retained. Now, the watch is rated to 100 meters of water resistance, which per Hublot is sufficient for most aquatic activities short of professional diving. However, you can help to avoid accidental drowning by keeping the crown flush to the case at all times when the watch is submerged or even when there's water on the case, as attempting to wind, withdraw, return, or set the watch with a wet case can bypass the case seals and introduce water to the interior of the timepiece. Magnetism is another concern that is ubiquitous, unseen, and ultimately a hazard to the precision of your watch. A magnetized watch will run erratically, either very fast or very slow. If you suspect due to erratic timekeeping that your watch may have become magnetized, take it to an authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize your watch. Magnetism affects the ferrous hairspring, effectively the beating heart of your watch. The most important precaution you can take is to keep the watch remote from speakers, subwoofers, high-powered wiring looms, or the closures of purses, wallets, perhaps refrigerator doors, and even magnetic resonance imaging equipment, as all of these create dense magnetic fluxes that can magnetize your timepiece. Shock, however, can cause more permanent damage. Yes, it can cause imprecision, but it can also cause sufficient damage to stop a fine mechanical timepiece. Therefore, in addition to avoiding blunt trauma to the case, avoid concussions as may be caused by the riding of ATVs, mountain bikes, firearms, marksmanship, batting, tennis, or golf. Finally, Hublot recommends every 3 to 5 years a comprehensive service for a fine mechanical timepiece such as the Meca 10. This will involve replacement of a worn strap, replacement of composite case inserts, restoration of factory-rated hermeticity, that is water resistance, as well as cleaning, oiling, and adjustment of the caliber for precision. Perform this service exclusively at an authorized service center of Hublot, where specialized tools, personnel, and Hublot replacement parts are available to protect the value of your Big Bang Meca 10 as both instrument and as investment. Moreover, only these agencies are authorized to back all labor and parts invested with an Hublot factory service warranty. It's best to have the watch checked for total condition, and thus its need for a comprehensive service every year when you take it in for your annual water test. Finally, text, call, or email our experts at govbergwatches.com, who will be happy to walk you through every phase of the usage, care, and maintenance of this or any Hublot fine timepiece.